Hello everyone, Scott here again, back with another Hyperbole. I know it's Hyperbole, but Hyperbole makes it mine, and I forgot that last time. Just got out of 3D Paranormal Activity, The Ghost Dimension. Now, I mean that as in literally. It started 2 hours ago. I'm doing it on time again. Yeah, I've been a little slack on these, forgive that, but I am a big fan of the Paranormal Activity franchise. I'm muting my phone as I say this. Now, if you know me, you know that I don't like horror. So why do I like these movies? I like Paranormal Activity because it was kind of a stunning idea of a movie that gets made that really by rights shouldn't, and shouldn't be that successful or effective, and yet that's kind of why it is. I like Katie Featherston, Mika was fun. It was just a cool movie and really did a lot with very, very little. The sequel, actually, sadly for me, didn't continue the story. It basically was a concurrent thing and then did like the last 5 minutes. And then 3 was almost all prequel stuff. And then 4 was continuation, which I liked, but we didn't really get much of it. It was following someone else with her there. Katie, that is. And then marked ones I didn't see. I followed up on it, I read it. I always read up on what the movies are because I don't like the scares. As insane as that sounds. But I read up on it, and I love the idea of the concurrentness of it. Like, it's another kind of loop into things. So Ghost Dimension really is a true 6, if you want to go with numbering. What's weird, though, is they call it Ghost Dimension, even though the first movie they specifically said it's not ghost, it's demons. So what's the ghost... whatever. This one's got plenty of creepy stuff. It's the first 3D. It's returning to the Halloween time frame. That's where it killed the Saw franchise a couple years ago. And really promises to show you stuff. You're going to see what's going on. You're going to see Toby or the entity or whatever it is. You're going to see it for once. And you do. They don't skimp on that. You actually do. It's pretty cool. And the explanations are there and why it's found footage, why they keep going. All that stuff is really great. It works well. Where the hell is Katie? They even joke about it in this little teaser thing you can watch that sums up Paranormal Activity in like 2 minutes. And one of the things are, where the hell is Katie? For all the answers, come here and watch The Ghost Dimension. Katie's not in it. For once, she's actually not in it. And that really bums me out, because I wanted to see more of her story and get her resolution, because that's kind of what this whole thing was, at least my investment was, about this woman that just kind of had screwy stuff happen, and there you go. And yet, we don't get that resolution. We get the whole Toby thing, and that end game. And we barely even see any kind of witches or covens or anything. We don't really get any of that either. It's good in the sense that it actually plays with stuff. The 3D works well. That explains why they're using the camera. It's the only way to see things. And I liked it, but it's not the story I wanted, which is usually my review of Paranormal Activity movies that aren't 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Paranormal Activity 1 I enjoyed, but the others, I wanted more of what I want, and I didn't get it. Clearly that's not what this franchise is about. What I want to know is, are we going to actually get like a 7? Because I'm avoiding spoilers here, but there's clearly more to tell. This isn't the final chapter by any stretch, even though they're saying it's the final. No, it really isn't. There's plenty more they can do. Considering they didn't show Katie at all, there you go. Beyond that, it is crazy how they're making these movies now with an effects budget bigger than the entire original movie, you know. But the 3D worked really well. With the whole Ghost Dimension stuff, it popped and was visceral in how it did it and worked. It was really good. And just overall, a fun movie worth seeing. I easily recommend it if you like the other ones. If you don't know the others, it kind of fills you in anyway. Enough. Like, they literally are watching the tapes. They found the footage, right? It's footage inception at this point, so well, there is that. Easy recommendation. It's still overall low on thing. I don't rewatch these movies. I own them, but I don't rewatch them. But I like them, and I like having them. So, It's not what I wanted, but it was still good. Next up is probably going to be Last Witch Hunter, or another movie which I've forgotten already, which we're probably going to do on Tuesday. Bridge of Spies. Probably going to see that on Tuesday, and getting caught up again. Like, 8 movies have come out in the past 2 weeks. They're doing 4 movies a week, and suddenly I'm behind again. So, going to be keeping up on that. Really don't know much of anything else. Might go see Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. I want to see it, so probably going to finagle a way to see that. And of course, the GPC, returning on Halloween, October 31st, 2015, here on YouTube and GuiltyPleasureCinema.com. But it is returning. Things have been figured out, things have been worked out, and new episodes are coming. So stay tuned for that. Thank you, and see you next time.